Ashley Martson was once one of the most recognizable faces on 90 Day Fiance. While you'd think the TLC hit would be a distant memory to her nowadays, she believes there's still plenty to say about what she experienced while filming the highs and lows of her relationship with Jay Smith. Their dynamic on-screen was non-existent because it was clear from the get-go that they weren't as made for each other as the show wanted fans to believe. Many relationships have some bumps in the road, but what we saw on the show was rarely good, with cheating and blowout fights being par for the course. It made for uncomfortable viewing, to say the least. And it's hard to imagine either of them would return because their relationship was so exhausting. Martson and Smith split up and reconciled countless times, but they divorced in 2021 and are both moving on with their lives. Now, Martson seems ready to take fans inside her time on 90 Day Fiance, cluing them in on what happened from her perspective. As we know, reality TV is heavily edited, so there's always been criticism that the editing of certain storylines can take them in a different direction from reality. In a recent Instagram story, Ashley noted that many think reality TV is actually reality. She added a laughing emoji. "Who's gonna tell them?" she asks before declaring, "I will." Always one to ask what her followers think. Martson asked whether she should take to TikTok for a series of videos describing what was real life and what was absolutely staged from her stint on the series. She even included a poll so those who watched the story could vote on whether she should do such a thing. Ashley hasn't been on the 90 Day Fiance franchise in years, and there's a good chance she has no intention of returning. If she does, she wouldn't be calling out the fakery in the franchise and teasing her own explosive tell-all about her time on the show. For her part, Ashley has been vocal about why she's still talking about 90 Day Fiance, and the answer is simple. She uses the show for free publicity. The franchise has a massive global following, so a former star speaking about the show will always have interested parties. It's easy to understand why Ashley doesn't look back on the franchise too fondly. Despite reconciling with Smith after one of their biggest arguments yet, she found out he was cheating on her, reportedly with multiple women. The good news? It's doubtful that Ashley would change her take on the cheating storylines because she already admitted in 2020 that they were real. Could you imagine the uproar if it turned out that it was all fabricated for the small screen? It wouldn't damage the franchise because it's probably best to be considered comfort food for a tired mind. The franchise has showcased great staying power, and there's definitely some curiosity regarding Ashley's commentary on what happened behind the scenes. How much of the 90 Day Fiance storylines do you think are just plain fabricated and how much is real? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more updates on the 90 Day Fiance franchise and even more reality TV news.